Metalheads, welcome to Graphic Metal, where metal is celebrated with design in mind. And this is a very special video and day for me. So, a quick background. Graphic Metal was created back in 2008 as a way for me to be able to give back to the community of rock and metal that I owe so much of my personal life to, from a form of inspiration, balance, and just energy standpoint. I thought, what better way than to do this by giving back through my own services as an artist, designer, and thought mover. Hence the name Graphic Metal. From 2008 to 2012, it was mostly me creating like books, infographics, posters, highlighting like the history of metal, the evolution, the different subgenres and the bands within them. And my personal favorite was to reimagine the brands, you know, the branding, the album covers, posters, you know, logos, whatever I thought could be either improved or simply an interesting idea for me to, you know, explore. In 2012, it morphed into having a physical store, in which people could actually buy the shit. This continued until about 2017 when I decided to focus my energy on some other things, and I kind of just pushed it aside, and even the site and the domain was left behind, actually. But in 2012, I guess with more time on their hands, like so many others out there with, you know what, I got the itch to bring it back and had everything planned out and had about like 40 episodes worth of content. But last, unexpectedly, I accidentally wiped out my personal computer remotely through that feature that Apple Macs allow for you to do, and along with it, all the content. And this obviously was a huge blow to my system. And you know, no matter how much arguing I would do with Apple or a data retrieval specialist, the reality is all the content was going to be gone. But it took some time to heal from that. And fast forward to the end of last year, into, you know, this year, and one day I decided, fuck it, let's just try again. But I decided to just release my thoughts on the best albums from the previous year, and just release them and see what happens and go from there. And yeah, things all come to this moment in time though, where I'm happy to announce that Graphic Metal, the website and the store, is back up online. I will continue to add more and more content. I'm also going to connect the Instagram account and the other social media accounts. This is a really big deal to me, because even though I love to give my thoughts and ideas through the videos, I also love to create the art and give actual examples, and most importantly, to give a way for all of you to be able to support the community and the bands. And down the road, I will once again work with the bands and artists themselves, continue to grow the graphic metal community and expand it. But for now, just gonna start small and work my way back up. And nonetheless, we've arrived to the first shipment. If you haven't noticed, I like to, as with I think all great brands, is that you have the ability to change it and morph it, but the physical name remains as is, but makes it more fun to just constantly, you know, use it in different ways. And then the backside with the logo mark. There's a whole story, by the way, to the logo mark, which I'll unveil another time. There's a lot of elements to it. Let's do an order as the albums get released. So, again, I've done for all of them, but I just decided to get a few of them for the initial samples. So, 1983, what album did Iron Maiden release in that year? Yeah, Peace of Mind. Yep. So, and then the backside. All right. So then in 1986, what album did Iron Maiden release? Somewhere in Time. See Eddie. And then the backside. Then the following year, 1988. Oh yeah, and then this one is actually a long sleeve. So a black long sleeve. I don't know if this comes out. I think I'm happy with it. So now on to trying them out. Right?